Locked in the verse, where the starlight shines. FES battles on the front lines. Competitive fire, he don't back down. Leader of the fellowship, wearing that crown. Where they catch him lifting weights through the games. One shot, one chance, you'll remember the name. Matrix sing, let the guitar sing. Kick it up loud, let the rafters ring. Here for the giveaways, ride or die kings. The wild, the loud, the power of Matrix sing. Hey, hey, lock and load fast. PvP battles, he was born to outlast. Hey, hey, raise your drink, all eyes now on Matrix sing. Tarkov streets to the stars above. Firefights a war he loves. Steel and grit, but the crowd still cheers. The name Matrix ain't gonna ring for years. Matrix sing, let the guitar sing. Kick it up loud, let the rafters ring. Here for the giveaways, ride or die kings. The wild, the loud, the power of Matrix sing. Matrix sing. Matrix sing. Matrix sing. Ride or die kings. The power of Matrix sing. Boots hit the ground, lights up the stage. Matrix sing riding in, breaking out the cage. Cracking in the stars, Tarkov in his sights. Fellowship behind him, ready for the fight. Whether you catch him lifting weights or through the games, he's running this show, everybody knows the name. Matrix sing, let the guitar sing. Kick it up loud, let the rafters ring. Here for the giveaways, ride or die kings. The wild, the loud, the power of Matrix sing. Locked in the verse, where the starlight shines. FES battles on the front lines. Competitive fire, he don't back down. Leader of the fellowship, wearing that crown. Where they catch him lifting weights through the games. One shot, one chance, you'll remember the name. Matrix sing, let the guitar sing. Kick it up loud, let the rafters ring. Here for the giveaways, ride or die kings. The wild, the loud, the power of Matrix sing. Hey, hey, lock and load fast. PvP battles, he was born to outlast. Hey, hey, raise your drink, all eyes now on Matrix sing. Tarkov streets to the stars above. Every firefight's a war he loves. Steel and grit, but the crowd still cheers. The name Matrix ain't gonna ring for years. Matrix sing, let the guitar sing. Kick it up loud, let the rafters ring. Here for the giveaways, ride or die kings. The wild, the loud, the power of Matrix sing.
Hello everyone, how we doing guys? We are back. We're going to be checking out IAE in the PTU. I forgot to change that thing. No, I forgot one thing. One thing I forgot. Give me 1 second here guys. We're going to be checking out IAE 2955. There we go. Let's go. I have been struggling with my setup a little bit in terms of like trying to get the 24/7 channel going, but I think I got it figured out. Kind of figured out where all my issues have been. But things are going good. So thanks to everybody that's followed over there, everybody using up the bonus entries and stuff. So remember, if you're using the bonus entries for 1,000, that's great. If you save up to 10,000, you get an extra bonus, and if you save up to 100,000, you get even more of a bonus. So I see a lot of you guys using the thousands. A lot of you all could have taken advantage of extra entries already. So strongly recommend on the channel points, saving them up on the stream elements, loyalty points. Just use those when you have them. Take it from Haas over there. He probably will recommend, if you're gambling, to spend some of your winnings. So it's definitely some cool stuff. We're gonna have the armor set November 20th, so we're a little bit over a week away for the armor set to kick off IAE. We'll probably introduce something right afterwards, which kind of depends what IAE kind of comes out with, but if they give us something cool armor set wise, we'll probably start something like right after. We're also giving away the SitCon goodies pack over on this channel. You do have to spend the loyalty points. Kind of hoping with Tarkov releasing soon and IAE, we're going to be able to give you guys a lot more chances to build up those loyalty points, build up the channel points on this channel. If I have to, we may run a VOD over here, like in between like different streams and such, but kind of the whole point to give you guys extra channel points over here and stuff is the fact that it doesn't go 24/7 like the other channel. So we're doing the Drake Golem. Okay, we're doing the Drake Golem December 2nd or 3rd. I think that's the biggest reason why everybody's here, is trying to build up the points for that one. It's got LTI, super great package to own. It's worth like 3 times as much as what I paid for it. So definitely a good one. We're gonna follow it up with the Drake Cutlass game package right after, and then I'm gonna be asking this a lot, guys, during IAE and leading up to it, all the way through it. We're gonna be talking about what kind of ships would you like to see as a giveaway. All right, so really looking to kind of like planning what we're going to be giving away during 2026. Not to say too much, but hopefully some good stuff. Pappy over there on the 24/7 channel. We're over here on the live channel. You probably can't hear me yet though. I actually never set that up, so probably gonna run a VOD over there here in a second. Not exactly crazy about that VOD that we're running. It didn't really quite turn out the way I wanted it to, but it's better than nothing. So that is from last week, all our gaming. But we're figuring it out. I think I know the reason. So today this stream is going to be a lot about trying to find out what's been the issue. So I think I got to figure it out though. Let's get into it though, guys. You're going to see me clap here in a second to kind of kick off the stream, only because I want to make sure that whenever I go to edit this video, it's going to kind of sync up. So let's get into it, guys. If you don't really want to see spoilers, you probably want to look away. I don't think they have a lot on the showroom floor, so this is gonna be a pretty quick stream. It's really gonna be thrown into a VOD for next week and stuff, but we're gonna finish out the rest of the week Star Citizen, probably on my regular schedule. Saturday, I think we're gonna go to Tarkov. Kind of depends on when Tarkov plans on dropping, on when I go live, so stay tuned. I need to go and like get caught up Tarkov wise, but they dropped the 15th. It's actually on like full release. We're gonna play that for a few days, but then with IAE coming, I'm gonna have to like probably push Tarkov onto the back burner for a little bit, just because we want to take advantage of all things Star Citizen. So maybe alternate days, but Star Citizen IAE, it's only a 12 to 13 day thing, I think. So this only comes twice a year, and this is even bigger than the one that kicks off the year. So excited for it, guys. Let's go. Let's get involved in this. Let's do it. Game scene. Let's go. All right, guys. So audio. Let's go. One thing I've noticed when I first got off this train, is the rendering is really, really bad. Surely they have that fixed, but the rendering for the plants and the flowers is nothing like it is on the other side, in which I think that's just probably just like a small hiccup that they can get fixed. Could also be on my end, but I highly doubt it. Not usually something I come across on my setup. So one thing about Orson, I always love Orson. Orson is freaking awesome. It's not the best time to say it, but usually we'll have like flowers and stuff coming off the trees and like blowing through and into the piles that aren't quite coming through like it's supposed to. But it's definitely an awesome place to hold this event, so I'm excited for it, guys. You run through here, we're gonna check out the store just a little bit. I don't think they have, yeah, they probably do have everything here. So you're gonna have your shirts you can buy. If you're a Consolidated Outlands fan, or a Crusader fan, or even a Drake fan, which that's definitely the one I'd be buying. You kind of have that chance to like check out what to wear and stuff going into it. The only thing, and I don't know why they never do it, is they never offer pants. There's no pants you can buy. So a lot of times you see people, since they can't wear the shirt with the Under Armour, or the Under Armour, but the armor suit, they have no pants in their inventory. So you got RSI, you got Aegis, you got everybody, Anvil. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people running around in their underwear with their favorite shirts and manufacturers and such. So kind of cool. We go to Vision Center. They've got all these rent schedules posted everywhere, and the best time is the finale. The finale is definitely the days you want to be part of it. You can rent every single ship in the game. I don't know about the Idris, but basically 99.5% of them you're going to be able to rent out. Me personally, I'm looking forward to Drake, November 22nd, 23rd. That's probably going to be one thing I buy there. Aegis is always a good one. Anvil is a great one. We're going to actually see the Paladin on the showroom for the first time. I'm unsure if they're going to alternate days like they used to. I know we didn't get that Invictus week where they changed like what's on the showroom. With them working so hard on Squadron 42, they may not do it this time. I know there was plans of them going back to that at least next year that I know. So I'm really hoping that they change the showroom every day. I'm gonna say it's probably 50-50. There's not going to be a lot of spoilers because I looked up and I know there's lots of things missing, but we have the new, I believe that's the new RSI Meteor on the showroom over here. Yep, so it just says the, but a lot of stuff they're trying to like hold out. They don't want to try to give up everything, which I really don't blame them. But without people testing in the PTU, you're going to see lots of like things that are off that maybe they didn't catch. So it's definitely good to see it in the PTU. Give everybody a chance to kind of help out. You have the, what do we have here? We have the, what is it? The Kruger, is it the Wolf, right? That's the L221 Wolf. From what I understand, we're possibly getting a different variant of the Wolf. Actually, I think this is it. They don't say it on the thing. Maybe. Nope. This might be the ballistics, but I think we're supposed to be getting a laser variant called the Alpha Wolf. That's saying L21 Wolf, so maybe not. Let's go out of that component. I never actually really checked this ship out, so everybody's got kind of the components showing. You can kind of see where the, like, that's the shield generator. Unsure what that one is. Could be the power plant. Man, I love the Wolf though. Honestly, I didn't think it'd be a ship that I really liked, but Very, very beautiful ship. Definitely the best of all the Krugers, in my opinion. We're gonna turn the game volume down just a little bit, just a little bit. We don't really have to go too crazy in terms of like which hull we hit first, but we got the raft back here. There, you got something up there. We'll go check up that up top too. Which the raft is actually should be on show because it just got a total makeover during this year, so it got a big boost in how much SCU it can hold. It's pretty awesome. Got an Ursa over there in the middle. What is going to be up here? This feels like a lot of wasted space, but it's a big part of the show here that's just sitting out here, so interesting. Based on how they have this so far, you got Argo, you got Kruger, RSI. Kind of wondering if we're going to get the rotating hulls between manufacturing dates, which kind of sucks. Based on what I'm seeing here, it's definitely, I don't think we're getting changing dates. All right, we got mining, we got the prospector, you got the rock in the back, you got the armor sets and stuff that are being shown off in the middle. All right, so this way is gonna have Gray Cat. We've got, looks like Crusader Consolidate over there along with Myra. Got Origin, and is that just Drake? All right, so we got Gray Cat, Drake, and Origin. All right. As you can see, they're not showing us everything. So you have the Gray Cat Industries over there, kind of like a small little showroom of ground vehicles. This right here, this is, I'm assuming, is going to be the Drake Clipper. So that's just a poster. Do we have a sign? We don't. They're not revealing the kiosk just yet.
Why are you following me?
Yo, new follower, Big Daddy Tonk. Hey, yo, let's go. Thanks for the follow. Let's go. We are taking a sneak peek at the IAE. As you can see, they're definitely not revealing everything to us. So we've also got another Drake piece out here in the middle. Another thing they're not showing us. So no kiosk to read. It's kind of a weird place for people to sit. No Clipper yet. It's not on the showroom, unfortunately. Which I'm assuming they're going to try to hold that back as far back as that they possibly can. So I would imagine it comes into the PTU, and we're in a server actually. So, but I would think it's probably just a few days before the whole thing starts off, if they can hold it back that long. New PTU coming tonight. I forgot to mention that earlier. I actually, for some reason, tabbed out of it. But looks like engineering possibly by the end of the week coming into Wave 1 testers. At least the tech preview of it. So definitely excited for that. That's definitely going to be like the game changer of Star Citizen. So if you have a capital ship, if you like to fly your capital ship solo, it's going to be a game changer for you, because I think the days of soloing your capital ships are about to be dead. So I'm actually kind of shocked we're in a server error, because it did not feel like it was anything all that bad to be thrown into one. Which, if for some reason we were to get kicked out or something, we'll just go right back into it, guys. Spectrum, let me read off what they had told us here. Testing chat, channel info. So we currently have 2 goals for the rest of the week. We are currently preparing a new 4.4 PTU build for a release later today. We are also on track for a new engineering tech preview later this week with the goal of opening to Wave 1 testers. All right. Yep, giveaway. Make sure you get signed up for that guy, the Drake Golem, guys. Heck yeah. With LTI, which is like huge for that thing. So we're also going to be giving away a armor set on my 24/7 channel with based on like Stream Elements loyalty points. And then we're giving away the SitCon Direct goodies pack over here on this channel with the same loyalty points. All right, so you definitely want to be building up points, whether it's channel points, loyalty points on both channels. If you don't know that we have a 24/7 channel, you definitely want to check that one out. You got to keep in mind that's a VOD channel. I'll be in the chat sometimes to like message and stuff like that, but in terms of me talking to you from the video, that's just not how it works. But a lot of times I'm sitting here at my desk, I'm either been working on like video editing stuff and whatnot, so sometimes you'll actually be able to talk to me in the chat over there. PTU, checking out IAE. I'm doing a very short stream today, Chow. So sitting in a server error, which really shocked me because looked up for a second and I didn't really have a reason for the game to think that we were in a bad state. So the fact that we're sitting in a server error now kind of shocks me. Checking out the IE though. I hate to say it though. I think, guys, that we're not getting rotating manufacturing dates. So that part sucks. So once you see it the first time, it's all going to be the same. But the kiosk will change. The showroom will not, from the looks of it. Be honest with you, we rarely come across server errors on the live servers. We did the other day, like on a server that we knew we were kind of sitting in a bad one, but that was the only day we've had server errors in a long time. So server error. I'm kind of digging that Drake dragonfly over here with that paint. Is that that's a new paint I've never seen before. It must be the whole Star Kitten theme. It's kind of cool. I like everything but the Star Kitten. I like the color of it. Wish it was something more wish that was something more like graffiti like. I guess, is that supposed to be pink? That doesn't really look like a pink, but more of a red to me. Some people would probably call that pink though, wouldn't they? I always like how they show off the components and stuff. I do like that. Definitely cool. We do have, remember, we have the 2 blank spaces for Drake. We have one over here, one over there. Definitely different sizes, which kind of throws me off. Doesn't mean that might just be a ship that we've already seen before, but I only know of the Drake Clipper coming, so I don't know of a second Drake ship. Maybe they're keeping secrets from us of something completely different, which is very possible. They're very good about giving us like things that we haven't seen before. Ooh, they got the 400i over here. Definitely cool how that partition kind of tucks it away and you don't even know it's back here. Got the 350R, which really, when it comes to spaceships, guys, I don't really follow the origin stuff all that much. They're more like luxury and like racing and stuff like that, so, and speed, and not something I ever really get that much involved in. Not a whole lot to see on this side. So the Drake stuff for the most part's hidden. Again, the Grey Cat stuff, which we were supposed to be getting a different variant of the MT, what is it called, the MTU or MTV, this little new one over here that they just gave us. There's supposed to be a new variant of that, so that's the PTV. This is the MTC. There's supposed to be a different variant of this from what I understand, so I don't think that's the variant, but I could totally be wrong. Yeah, I think that's just the normal. All right. All right, so we'll come back out this other way and we'll go out and check out the Crusader side, and then we'll skip to the other side of the hall, which I didn't see like an like a basement style showroom this time, so I didn't see any stairs leading down. So all right, so we have the Myra, we have Consolidated Outlands, and we have Crusader, which I'm imagine would there be Misk along with Myra back here? Myra, we got Crusader right there in the middle, and then we've got the Nomad sitting over there. So I believe that is the MX sitting in the back corner, but you also got the Fury sitting in front of it. Which the fact that this fits inside the Starlancer tack, if you have a Starlancer tack, definitely need to own one of these, because it's about the only thing that's going to fit in that hangar. The MX, which I actually own that one, I was not really a big fan of the Guardian or the Guardian QI, but when they came out with this thing and have it like more tanky, I talked myself into that one. That was definitely a must own. Got the C1 Spirit, which I believe there might be talks of a new variant coming for that. So a lot of times with Star Citizen, if there's smoke, there's fire. So yep, MX is cool. I really like the MX. C1s are good. I was never like the biggest on the C1s, but it's a very good ship. It's definitely one of those up there if you're looking to kind of get out of your like small starter ships and like moving up to something close to that price range. It definitely contends with something like the Cutlass Black or anything like it. So essentially, let's say you have the Intrepid game package and you're looking to move up and get something bigger. I mean, that would be perfect, right? You're staying within the same manufacturer, you're getting more hauling capabilities and such. So definitely something to think about if you have a game package for the Intrepid. The C1 would be pretty much perfect, especially if you like doing cargo hauling. All right, got the Nomad. That's another one that's a game package too, so that one's kind of cool. It's definitely like the pickup of all the spaceships. Got a little bed in the back. It's got its own little interior in the inside and stuff, so definitely a good one. It kind of has like an alien meets human vibe for me. Different angles and such, and how the cockpit kind of sits in there. Definitely a cool one though. Not a lot to see over on this side though. Nothing special. I think we're gonna go jump to the other side of the hall now. Go to the other expo halls. I'm really hoping they get back into changing the manufacturing dates, because I think that's like the whole point of like bringing you back here and like checking things out and seeing what's going to be sitting on the showroom. So like my first ever time playing, that was like huge for me. Coming up here and seeing like the players sitting in the middle and everything was like just freaking legendary. So we are getting close to, I think we're going to be going to the RSI side. I'm really curious, just because we're all talking about the Perseus. If there's a really big gap in the RSI showroom, I think we're going to know where the Perseus is going to be sitting. So if they don't have the Perseus on showroom, I'm going to be really, really disappointed. So I'm going to be either really happy or really mad in a minute. So we have Anvil and Aegis that way. And I don't even see an RSI. Is there not an RSI hall? It doesn't look like it, right? Or am I missing parts of the hall? I thought that part comes out that way. Halls 2 and 3. I might be missing a part of it. We might be all right. Maybe we'll just save a RSI for last. Kind of keep up the suspense of if we're going to see a Perseus or not. Anvil and Aegis. All right. I want to say this is okay. I want to say it's almost like what it was during Invictus, but that was an Asgard last time. And my first thought when I saw that was that it was the Asgard. That's how much they're alike. Definitely on the front cockpit area. I seriously love the Paladin. If you have a 4-man group, that's like the perfect ship for you. So whether you have a small org or not, it's definitely one to have. F8C Lightning, which we all know how to get that one. You either have had a golden ticket to be able to buy that one. If you've never found the golden ticket, you won't be able to buy one unless you like make your way up into the concierge and get one for free. So we have one of the F7s over here. Looks like the Mark II F7CM. That's the 2-seater Mark II. I actually own one of those too. That's a new paint though. Unless I've never seen that paint, that's definitely new paint. Kind of cool though. I like it. I think it's got some blues and some greens in it. So you got Paladin in the middle, and then we're gonna have. Let's see, which saber is this? Is it the Peregrine? And then we have the Titan over here. So not bad. Not a lot to see on this side. I mean, we've got like 5 ships here, so maybe a little bit of wasted space for a game with so many spaceships. I feel like they're kind of wasting a little bit to show off, unless they plan on changing manufacturing dates. But I don't think that's the case. It doesn't appear to be that way, anyways. All right. Looks like we're going into like the alien stuff over here. Not to be that guy, but I'm definitely not the biggest fan of anything alien until they recently dropped these 2 new ships this year. You got the Stinger over here. We got the Prowler Utility. That might just be the Prowler. No, it is the Prowler Utility. Okay. Yep. Really like that one. I love the idea behind it. Being able to fly in fast, steal cargo fast, in and out, not taking too much. But that's really kind of the basis behind it, is you steal and get the heck out pretty fast. So if you like pirating, if you like anything alien, definitely recommend that one. The Stinger I love mainly for one thing. Not only is it a tank, but you've got this really, 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 really cool ramp. And I wonder if I can call it open up or not. Things aren't quite rendering like they're supposed to. Yeah. The rendering is really bad off, so it's not really a time to show it, but the way that comes out and like these spines come out. But honestly, the rendering is so bad it really doesn't make that very good to show off right now. So we'll come back whenever the game's actually in IAE and check out some things, unless we find out there's some kind of something like the Drake Clipper that's hit the PTU or something we can go check out. Okay, this is kind of cool. This little like lobby area. There's definitely going to be something there, right? Something's going to be sitting there. Another thing they don't want to show us. Is there anything back behind here? Yes. Okay. That part's going to be a little bit confusing. Not going to see me say a lot of these names. I never know how to say these alien ship names very well, so. That's the Bandit Defender, which I tell you what, that's actually a pretty cool ship. I actually got to fly in one the other day, and that was actually kind of impressed me a little bit. So, you got some attritions on show, some other components behind it. Not bad. I'm not the biggest alien guy though, so this one I'd love to actually end up giving away. I'm not sure about the Prowler. I think we may have to do like a poll. Would we rather give away the Stinger or the Prowler? That'd be pretty cool. Yo, make sure to join our Discord, become part of the fellowship. We're trying to slowly build a gaming community based around just people all around the world looking for other people to game with. We play a lot of different games, but the two biggest games are going to be Star Citizen and Escape from Tarkov. Maybe more so Tarkov at times. It kind of depends on where Star Citizen's at and stuff, but two very big games that we all kind of back. And if you're ever looking for people to game with, that might just be a place for you to find cool new friends. All right, guys. So it turns out we've checked out all the halls. RSI is not getting its own hall, apparently. At least not the way they have it set up right now. A little disappointing, but it's good to know. Kind of helps me plan for like what's going to be happening over the next couple weeks. Based on the timer, we're 7 days, 22 hours, and 24 minutes away from IAE actually starting. On that first day, guys, we're going to be doing the Wildwood Armor, Sniper, and Rifle set. On the first day, how that stream goes and all the timing and stuff, we're just going to find out and play it by ear. And then about a week in, I think it's like November 28th, we're going to give away the SitCon Goodies Direct Pack. So definitely something you want to check out. Make sure you guys use those channel points for the Golem. I'm going to hit you guys with some of the different things. So that one there, over there on the Goodies Pack, make sure you get signed up for. Up here, stream giveaway. That one's for the Wildwood Armor and Sniper Rifle Kit. Gonna also hit you guys with the Drake Golem. All right, so build up the channel points for the Golem. And then, if you haven't heard, we're also going to be giving away a Drake Cutlass Black after IAE, where it's going to be the December ship giveaway, which is going to be another game package. It does not have LTI. It has the 24-month. So, if you maybe don't want a Golem, or you want to save your points for the Cutlass, or strongly recommend, if you don't like either of those, to still keep building up points, because we have a lot of ideas for next year. We're going to try to not reveal too much, but we're going to have like different slots and stuff of like for different months of ship giveaways, and not going to reveal them all, but we're going to reveal some of them, and I'm extremely excited for it. IAE is going to kind of dictate just exactly what we give away and kind of what they give out with like armor sets and game packages and different ships maybe that we don't know about yet. Something like the maybe the Drake Clipper. If it kind of depends what that one's going to be. We don't really know a lot about it yet, so would definitely be a cool one to give away. I don't want to make them all Drake ships, so might be something that we give away though. Definitely excited for 2955 IAE. We're gonna have to maybe just hope they change the dates, but we may not show up every single day. When they show change the showrooms and stuff, we do like to get on here and check things out. If it's only going to be the same thing the first day, we're only going to come back to rent ships. That's the biggest reason they get us to come back, is if like you'll come over here, rent whatever ships actually in the terminal. Looks like everything that's been here is here, which maybe it does change. We're gonna find out. So definitely hoping so. Which you see other things like the Star Lancers. I don't think we saw a Star Lancer this entire time. Actually, we don't even see. I didn't even see anything RSI here. So interesting for sure. The fact that they have like RSI over here all on its own thing, maybe that's where maybe the Perseus is gonna sit. Just kind of hit me, because well, that's RSI there. We also have some spots up here that's not got anything sitting on it, which is maybe something here that sits, maybe something there. Maybe this is just a decoy of like where the Perseus might sit, because I feel like this is a lot of wasted space. So maybe they remove this and put the Perseus here. Remember, the Perseus really isn't that big. It's about the size of a hammerhead. It's just going to be kind of like taller, more or less. So could be where it sits. Definitely should be on show. It's like the biggest thing coming to IAE. So maybe they're trying to hide it from us, and that would be a good place of where it might be end up sitting. And it also explained why RSI didn't get its own expo hall. So just gonna be out here in the middle. Yeah, because that's RSI, but then you have some Kruger Argo over there. I think that kind of takes away from the RSI kind of showroom, but cool stuff, guys. I'm definitely excited for it. I hope you are too. If you are, let me know in the comments, whether it's YouTube, whether it's on Rumble, whether it's on Kick, whether it's on Twitch. Let me know what you would like to see as a ship giveaway. All right, we're definitely taking suggestions. You can't come at me saying, well, you should have gave this away when you didn't say anything. All right, so if you've been here from the start, I know we're going to be picking up a lot of people during 2026, but if you've been here from the start, I would definitely recommend suggesting what you want us to give away. So if there's something in your fleet you're looking to add, we might just be able to give it away. So definitely have some big things planned, guys. So definitely want to build up the loyalty points, build up the channel points, all the things. We're going to try to keep giveaways active on the 24/7 channel. I'm gonna hit you guys with that over there on Twitch again one last time. Make sure you follow. Appreciate you guys watching. We will be back tomorrow with more of a decent time streaming and stuff. So we're going to raid the 24/7 channel, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Night of fire, another fight well won. The fellowship rides strong till the setting sun. Starfield's fade, Tarkov's dust clear. We'll be back tomorrow, raise a round of cheers. Ride out with a Matrix sync, pour another drink, let the good times link. Here for the giveaways, here for the crew. Till the next stream starts, we'll be waiting for you. From the Kraken's deck to the battleground streets, every end just means a new